see what happens. No grass cloud way.
London, this is 404, the first peer-to-peer hacktivist network. All are welcome. If you want to make a difference, join us. We're taking down the elite, one contract at a time.
Found that on the dark web. Looks like all the cool kids are forming hacker groups these days. But this 404 might actually come in handy in our fight. If all are welcome, that means we are too. I say we infiltrate 404, we get their connections, we get their assets.
If you play nice, they might even help you take out Zero Day. For that matter, maybe they are Zero Day. Only one way to find out. I found Street View images of a CTOS hub that's been covered in 404 graffiti. They're marking their territory like an overexcited chihuahua. Dropping the location of the hub on your map.
Movement during the scan.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Yes, we have to take the fight to the boss man. Cut the head off the snake. But how are we gonna get Cass and Albion to fuck off out of London?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
You're a bit of a creep, aren't ya?
To think that Albion vandalized this advertising to try and control people's thoughts when this perfectly nice corporation paid good money to do that. Justice served, kind of.
I should do more of these.
You've done it. You've done it. All our Westminster targets have been accounted for. Albion's hurting and the people are coming out of their shells. I've even got a member of Parliament here contacting us.
Say what?
Yeah, I thought it strange too. Says she has an idea how we might rally the people in the borough. You should meet her.
I can't believe Albion had the brass to spatter their propaganda all over Buckingham Palace. When this is all over, maybe there'll be a knighthood in it for me. Sir Bagley has a ring, doesn't it? Feel free to use it any time.
Alright, have a go then, yeah? Oi, you looking for DedSec? What you want with him?
Wasn't sure you'd come knowing I'm part of the establishment. Or at least I was until Albion dismissed Parliament. I do want to say, what you've done in Westminster is remarkable. You've given the people hope.
Fam, you want to make shit right? Then let's do it. Shit's worse now than it's ever been.
I couldn't agree more. That's why I contacted you. Albion haven't simply shut down the government. They've sullied the Palace of Westminster, the Great Bell, with their propaganda. Do you understand what that looks like? If you really want to rekindle some of the people's fighting spirit, then restoring the clock tower would go a long way.
I guess that's a way to show Albion the people are coming for them. Yeah, all right, we better do this shit.
I knew I could count on you. It will be wonderful to hear the bell once more.
House for the homeless!
There is some security around the bell tower, but that shouldn't pose a problem. A bigger issue will be getting to the top.
Any bright ideas?
A spider bot should do the trick.
Champion personnel are authorized to use force. Always comply promptly to instructions.
We've been needing talent like you, cuz. Glad you joined the fight.
Thanks. I'm ready to bring real justice where it's needed.
Sick.
Any suspicious activity to the nearest ambulance.
Look around! No stone unturned!
Report a 37% reduction in violent crime over the last year. Albion is working for you.
Any sign of the target? What the hell is going on? Shooter! Target sighted. Right, I'm putting the stop to this. Well, that's it. Ending the search. I need cover! Fuck me. Where are you?
This gas is a joke to me.
Engaging hostile target.
Come on.
Neutralizing hostile target.
Live alarm. I repeat, live alarm. Location sent, need a 1013.
Don't bother hiding.
Oh god, oh god! Neutralizing hostile target.
Initiate search.
I know you're here somewhere.
Resuming patrol.
The path up to the top of the tower is treacherous. All crawl spaces and gantries. More suited to 6 mechanical legs than 2 human ones.
Sounds fun, man.
That should do it.
Nothing wrong with it.
That was moving, truly. To hear the chimes again, to see that tower the way it's meant to be seen, means everything to the people of this borough.
The destruction of these cultural symbols can devastate our nation. This clock tower reminds us that even in war, the government can still function for the people.
It represents our parliamentary democracy. To have Albion to face it the way they did, it's clear what they were up to. Thank you, DedSec.
Brilliantly done. Westminster will surely rise up against Albion after this.
Thanks.
Your loud, obnoxious horn isn't helping any.
I'm happy another person has woken up and wants to do the right thing.
Wicked! Whatever London wants to throw at us, me ready.
Fantastic.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
It's shady as shit.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Bilardi's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Bilardi before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Bilardi. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Keep it up.
Are you always such an idiot? That's fantastic. Stupid fucker! Bloody nuisance!
Up-to-date and upgraded to take advantage of the most advanced security features. Automating upgrades is a serious offence.
I don't have time for this nonsense. That's a pleasant sight.
Very good. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is just
Very good.
fantastic. So much for personal space. Fucking weirdos. No, that's... You're not listening to me.
What's the matter with you? Keep your hands off.
Bilardi has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Time to introduce ourselves then.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
My guy is proper paranoid, innit?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Say no more.
Nah, fuck that, fam. Full trap setup, yeah?
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
On it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
I'm a fucking natural at this.
Oh, hello again. We want drugs, sex, whatever to distract ourselves from this shit. So whose fault is it? The Callies we sell.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Alright, bruv, just relax.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
You what, mate? Nah, think resistance.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Listen to me, listen. Look, Albion knows you're in London. You've got to run, you fucking idiot.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Yeah, bruv, I know, like, I mean, what do you think I came here for, man?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Yo, look, I'm here to get your help. We want to take down Cass. Look, he started all the bombings, and then he tried fucking ending us.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Shit!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fucking hell!
There's our target. Over.
teammate to sort out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
No problem. It's what I'm here for. Let's do this.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
You don't strike me as the kind of person who waits for someone to come save them. You ready to fight for freedom?
You're DedSec, right? Got a situation you can help with.
That's what we're here for. What's going on?
My friend is gone. Vanished. Don't know where, don't know how. Couldn't even leave a fucking note. Ugh, sorry, I'm just worried.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
Thing is, my friend's a bit reckless when it comes to confronting authority figures. I'm worried they went too far this time.
Rest easy, man. We'll track your friend, promise.
Calm the area. Don't let that prick sneak up on you.
Moving on.
Hey, Drown, look around.
Look at you.
Huh? Security is top-notch at Tower London. How the Ross we getting in?
I like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Yo.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
We don't really have a choice, do we? Whatever Nigel Cass is planning can't be good for the city or for us. We need to shut down his new project before it's unveiled. This sort of thing is exactly why we joined DedSec, isn't it?
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in our pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Send on their details now.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
It's going to be rough trying to turn an Albion employee.
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
Wow, check this one out.
Jesus, what's wrong with that drone? That drone is on... I'm in training. Go away.
What's her deal, Bugs?
Looks like she's a marked woman. Clan Kelly put a bounty on her head.
Why?
She's an underground bare-knuckle boxer, a rather good one too. She managed to take down a mob-backed favourite in her last match. Now they're sending out an enforcer to make sure she never wins again.
If Clan Kelly won't play by the rules, I guess we change the game. Bugs, get a bead on that fixer.
Already done.
Requesting subject.
Yep, absolutely. Town. Yes, indeed.
Fucking wank.
Stick around.
The enforcer we're after is here, currently assaulting some other poor cunt that pissed off the Kellys. If you take them out, our boxer friend may live to fight another day. There's the target. There. Who says violence never solves anything? Now scarper or they'll kill you for sure.
Looks like DedSec has saved the day.
Don't break out the tiny party hats just yet. We might have bought our boxer some time, but once Clan Kelly finds out what happened, they'll almost certainly want revenge. Suggest you warn her.
I'm on my way.
You might want to hurry. I'm detecting some Clan Kelly movement in the area.
Friend, you have a target upon your back.
What do you mean?
Clan Kelly doesn't like competition. They prefer to just eliminate it. We start one hitman, but others are already on the way.
I'm not scared of them. I'll put them down too.
I do appreciate the offer, but there are too many of you to take on alone. You should find a good hiding spot, and we'll try and hold your attention for as long as possible.
Right. Whoever you are, thank you. I'll owe you for this.
Enemies incoming. That does it. Get somewhere safe so we can contact our fighter.
You good?
I'll be fine. But if the Kellys think I will take this lying down, I have news for them. I can fight dirty too.
Want to put your skills to good use? DedSec is always up for new blood.
Yes, I think we'll make a formidable team.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed.
All right, another fine member of the crew. Welcome to DedSec.
Yes, I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
Fantastic.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Fuck you, you fucking pig cunt.
Used to be the people defend the best places in London, best pub,
Albion's looking for good
best
candidates.
fish and chips,
Come see me for more information.
best barber and so on and so forth. Now the plebs.
You Albion scum out everywhere.
I just want to
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Okay, just like any other day.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Albion's got all the best toys. Run a search. Make it quick. Drone, perform a search.
Stay sharp. Search the area.
Drone, initiate search of the area.
They're around here somewhere. We've got this whole place secured.
Come out.
It's only a matter of
Wherever
time.
you are.
No room for error here.
ATL unsuccessful. Circling back.
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Great.
Drone, begin search.
Eyes open. Weapons ready. They gotta be somewhere. Area's clear. Continuing the search. Fuck. I know you're here somewhere.
They must have got away.
Search the area. Drone, begin searching.
Ambushed. Area clear. Moving on.
Don't see anything here. Stay alert. Area clear. Gonna keep searching. Keep your eyes open.
What a fuck up. They've gone.
I cannot wait for Friday, mate. Simmons? Do you know him? Anyway, no matter. He's the one who organised our team-building activity. He's rounded up a few of the prisoners they brought in a little while ago, the ones who didn't have any relatives. He figures he'll make for an easier time when we declare them missing. Right, so the fun part. He's going to release them into an open field while we get our shots in. I'll bet you a pint I can get rid of 10 before you. You're on, you slimy bastard. Listen here. I'm going to tell you something. And it's between you and me. Completely off the record, yeah? The whole thing's quite disturbing to me. They've got good reason to close off parts of the building, but at the end of the day, it's a load of bollocks. This place is a treasured part of London's history, of its culture. Great, powerful men have ruled over this fortress. The citizens of London have an obligation to it. You can't keep people out. They must visit it, breathe in its very essence, so that they too can become great. But again, this is all between you and me, mate. Carry on now.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You seem to know a lot more about him than the average person.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the retrofits are going?
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass
They're down boots before coming in. Like I haven't got enough to do.
Fancy doing your job, mate?
Yeah, well, someone's got to keep us fucking safe from the invasion. Someone opened fire in St James Park once. Spain has to step up to meet the criminal element that's in London. As soon as it's settled down, it won't be necessary anymore. In the meantime, I'm happy to be safe.
Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the...
I heard someone saying DedSec was back.
Yes, it's in the kitchen.
They better not
on
be
the right-hand
just a
side.
bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Great.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
I've known this guy for 10 years.
You been up there lately?
Drop me a line.
There's some parts of the city that
Could be dead for all I know. Could be lying face down at the bottom
You
of the
understand?
boot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always an element that's going to resist order, right?
Sure, but I thought we're taking care of them long ago.
You mean DedSec? I've heard some talk on the street that they may be back in operation. Goes in and out of his flat with that black brief.
I'm not sure. Some rumblings up there. Sounds that they may be back in some way.
Well, if they are out there and stirring the pot,
You know, everybody's egg. I got nothing here. I haven't heard any new details about it.
no one really went out of his flat with that black brief. Where's his leather glasses?
If this rolls out the way that we say it will, we won't have to worry about dead sex or any other resistance.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company, but I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
So, looks like Cass has some issues to work through. Would have been nice if he had done that before he had to secure London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
Oh my, that is disgusting. Law enforcement has to step up to meet the criminal element that's in London. As soon as they settle down, I unplug all the time. I do. I go through the meantime.
Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah. Oh my god, I know.
It's not like I'm being a hermit, is it? How's it going?
Seems a bit tense.
Mr. Cass knows what he's doing. It would do you no good to question his bloke he's shagging the dinner.
questioning his bloody dialect. Who does the whole bloody job? I'm wondering why we're not being sent up against my
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Titus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
I need an exit, Bagley.
The catacombs, fam.
Check doors and corners. Go.
Can't be serious.
Find the bastard. Now.
Oh, shut up. You're not worth my time.
I'm not sure you should be there. Have I seen you?
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
He's certainly efficient and cold-blooded, and fully committed to rolling out this Themis project. Not good news.
I think they've pissed off. Thank God.
Damn. What the hell? Shit! I do not like this at all. was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Quiet here at the moment. Please, man, lay off! Lay off!